So welcome back to our channel. Today on this video, we are going to talk about 7 ways that ChatGPT can help you create your signature program. Now, if you're thinking, how do I create a signature program or what is a signature program? You're going to learn all of that in this video today because if you're a coach, a speaker, consultant, service-based entrepreneur, you need a signature program. And all I've been talking about is signature program. And because when you create a signature program, you create a path to consistent clients and consistent income. So if that is something you are interested in, trying to find out how can ChatGPT help you with creating your signature program, then you are in the right place today. So, welcome back to our channel. And today I want to talk about 7 ways that ChatGPT can help you create your signature program. So, I hope you had that pen and paper and you are ready for notes because if you know anything about me, I drop some nuggets that's going to help you build your brand, grow your business because clarity first, system second, and sales always. I am Marshalline Hudson, the queen of systems, and systems have created freedom for me and sales. And I wanted to do the same for you. So let's get started. So, how do we create our signature program and ask ChatGPT to help us? Step one. The first thing is we need to look at the power of one. And down below in the description, I am going to put my free guide, The Power of One, that matches a short mini training. And you can grab that as you get ready to build your signature program. So the first thing is the power of one. Hope you had that pen and paper. So you might say, okay, Marsha, what do you mean the power of one? We have to get focused and clear on where we want to go with this business as we get ready for a new year. So here is the framework for the power of one. You need one success mindset. The first thing is you have to believe that you can achieve the dreams that you want. You put action behind it. You have a success mindset. You expect opportunity. You expect good things to come your way. You expect to excel. So in the power of one, the first thing is your one success mindset. Forget what has happened in the past. The next one is your one special message. And we're going to look at that, how ChatGPT can help us with our one special brand message, because when we are not clear, it is hard for people to know how we can help them. The next one is your one specific audience. Okay. You don't want to try to serve everyone because when you try to serve everyone, you serve no one. So we're going to talk about how can ChatGPT help us with our one specific audience. I had to come up with that. I had to stop being all over the place, stop being scattered, and decide, Marsha, who do you want to work with? And now I work with mainly women. They're over 40, 45 plus, and they want to be coaches or consultants or speakers or trainers. And they have a service-based business. They want to build their authority with ebooks or digital products. And now I attract that audience. It's kind of like my audience is me, but I'm enjoying my one specific audience. Do I get other people? Of course, but mainly that's my one specific audience. The next one is your one simple strategy. You don't want to be online every day. You're busy. You don't want to be all over the place trying to be here on TikTok, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. It's just too much. Plus, you don't need to do that anymore. And when I talk about one simple system, I talk about my 3-2-1 method. And you've probably heard of my 3-2-1 method. If not, be sure and watch my video on that. And that's just 3 posts a week, 2 platforms, and 1 email. 3-2-1. 3 posts a week, 2 platforms, 1 email. It's a simple system and it works. And the next one is one suite of offers. I like to teach my clients to have one suite of offers, and ChatGPT is going to help us with that today. And your suite of offers deals with your lead magnet. That's how you get people in your system. It deals with your low tier, medium tier, and premium tier. We're going to look at those. And lastly, your one signature program name and your I help statement. So when you put all of these together, you're going to come up with your signature program name. ChatGPT is going to help us, and your I help statement. Then you are just ready to go. You are ready to start creating a system where you have been able to get a pathway to get your ideal clients and your consistent income on a monthly basis. So let's hop to it. Number one. So when we're talking about our mindset, our success mindset, you want to ask ChatGPT. Number one, ask ChatGPT to interview you. Okay, so you go to ChatGPT and you ask it to interview you, and you ask it to ask questions. Who are you? Okay, who do you help? What are you doing? How do you see yourself? So you ask it to ask you what has been holding you back. What are your challenges? Because you want to have a success mindset. So ask it to interview you and ask it to ask you, what are my challenges? What are my struggles? What are my fears? What are my doubts? And, what is it that's keeping me if you're not getting the success you want? What's keeping me from success? So when you put those questions in there, you ask ChatGPT to interview you, it's going to do just that. And then it's going to ask you those questions, and then you're going to fill them in. And once you get through filling in those questions, you will have your answers to how do you get your one success mindset and maybe what's been holding you back. So, number one, ask ChatGPT to interview you. Number two, the second way that we get ChatGPT to help us with our signature program, because it starts with mindset, is we want to ask ChatGPT to help us define our brand identity. Okay. Number two, ask ChatGPT to help us define our brand identity. So it will ask you, well, who do you want to be known as? Okay, so you can type in the answer. It will ask you, who do you want to serve, or who do you want to help? What are their transformations? What do you help them do? And what do they get from working with you? So when you put in asking chat to ask and help you with your brand identity, it's going to help you ask you questions so you'll know who you want to be known as. For instance, for me, I want to be known as a brand and marketing strategist and an AI consultant, because that is what I do. And when people need help, they know to call me for that or contact me for that. So when you're asking ChatGPT to help you with your brand identity, tell it your passions, tell it what you like. Tell ChatGPT what you want to do. Tell ChatGPT your purpose. Tell it your goals for the new year. So it's going to help you define your brand identity, and then tell it who you like working with, who you like helping. And so when you define your brand identity, which would be who you want to be known for, who do you want to serve, what transformation or results do they get from working with you, and what kind of perception do they have and think about when they think of you. And so when you answer these questions, now you have your brand identity. You know who you want to be known as. You know who you want to serve. Like we talked about, you don't want to try to serve everyone. You know what transformations they're going to get. I like the three things. When people work with me, when people work with you, you want them to get three transformations, okay? Anything more than that, you need another signature program. And so ask it for what three results or transformations can people get from working with you. And that's how you define your brand identity. So ask ChatGPT to help you think through this, okay? Ask it to help you shape your brand statement. So you're going to say, well, how do I shape my brand statement now that I know these things? So this is how ChatGPT is going to help you as you create your signature program. So I hope you're still taking notes. You had that pen and paper. Number three, the third way to ask ChatGPT to help you and how it will help you build your signature program is to ask ChatGPT to help you define your audience. Okay. So number three, the third way is to ask ChatGPT to help you define your audience. And so you might say, define or describe my ideal client. Or you might say, who do I help, or who can I help? Or you might put in the chat GPT, who would my audience say is holding them back? Or what are their struggles? Or what are my challenges for my audience? What are they saying their challenges are? Or what are their pain points? And what are their desires and their aspirations? And you might even ask it to give you some demographics. So you're asking ChatGPT to help you define your audience. Who do you want to work with? Now, if you're thinking you want to work with these people and these people and these people, you want to kind of nail that down because you don't want to try to serve everyone. When I first started my coaching business, I was trying to serve everyone, and I served no one. So you definitely want to ask it to give you clarity on what their problems are, their pain points, their struggles, their challenges, what's been holding them back, and what are their desires and what are their aspirations and who do they want to become. So you're going to put all of that into chat, and it's going to give you all of this information on your ideal audience. And you might say, yes, that's who I want to serve. Yes, that's who I can help. Yes, these are the people who need what I have. So number four, the fourth way to ask ChatGPT to help you build your signature program is to help you build a simple marketing strategy. Okay. And when I say simple, I mean simple. Things do not need to be overwhelming because it's hard to stay consistent and it's hard to keep it going. A simple system, which I've created, and I will put, like I say, I'm going to put in the description the power of one. In the description, it is a free worksheet and it goes with a free, simple 20-minute training. You want to get that worksheet. You want to listen to that training so that you can build your signature program and get on the road to attracting clients and consistent income. So you want to, for number four, ask ChatGPT to help you build a simple marketing strategy. And I like the 3-2-1 method that I teach. 3 posts a week, okay? Ask it, well, what does my audience want to know, okay? Where do they hang out, all right? And then you'll know if you should be on LinkedIn, if that's where they hang out. Or you'll know if you should be on Facebook or YouTube, which is the here. Is that where they hang out? I really suggest that every coach and consultant or speaker is on LinkedIn and YouTube, okay? In my 3-2-1 method, I like 2 platforms. Okay. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to be online all of the time anymore. So you want a simple strategy on 3 posts a week. And we're going to get into content, 3 posts a week and 2 platforms. It may be one social media and it could be a newsletter. Or it may be one social media and it could be a podcast. So you want to have a visibility system because marketing is simply messaging. The message that you get out to the market, those are your people. And so a simple marketing strategy is just a message to your actual people who you want to work with. Okay. And so this is your simple system: 3-2-1, 3 posts a week, 2 platforms, 1 email a week. And so now you can ask ChatGPT to give you a simple system, maybe 3-day schedule. What 3 days would be good for you, where your people hang out, what kind of schedule should you have instead of being everywhere. Now, the next one leads to what we were talking about content. Number five, the fifth way that ChatGPT can help you create your signature program is to help you with your content pillars. Now, you've heard me talk about content pillars. If you hadn't, be sure and check another video out on my YouTube channel. Now, you want to ask Chat to help you with your content pillars because your content pillars, that's what you're going to use on your platforms to speak to your ideal audience. You might have 3 pillars or 4 pillars or 5 pillars. So you want to ask Chat based on your audience. I hope you're still taking note. What kind of content will get their attention? I like what Gary Vee says. He says it's no longer social media, it's attention media. So you want to ask Chat GPT what will get their attention. What are some of their biggest problems? You want to ask Chat to help you to post ideas for them or insights or storytelling. And so when you ask it to help you with your 5 or four or three content pillars based on your audience. It's going to give them. For instance, my when I asked it, my content pillars are number one, brand and authority. That's a one content pillar. I talk about how to build your brand, what's holding you back from having a winning brand, just different things like that. Another one of my content pillars is content creation. And I talk about the three types of content that gets attention, or content that's storytelling. And then another one of my pillars deals with monetize, how to monetize your knowledge, how to take what you know and make money, make a digital product. Another one of my pillars is my entrepreneur journey. I talk about my wins, I talk about my losses, I talk about the things that I do behind the scenes in my business. I talk about what I learned and what I wish I had known early. And so those are my content pillars given to me by ChatGPT based on my audience and how it relates to them. So you want to ask ChatGPT to give you your content pillars and to tell you based on your audience pain points, struggles, aspirations, and desires, and your brand identity, your content pillar. Number six, and we're almost there. We're almost at the end. You want to ask ChatGPT how to help you structure your suite of offers. Okay, so you got your special message, you got your success mindset, you got your simple strategy. You want to ask it, how do you create or develop your suite of offers? Now, you don't want to have a lot because you don't want to be overwhelmed. And when I say suite of offers, I like aligned offers. So the first thing is your lead magnet. You want to ask it, what is a good lead magnet to attract my clients? It needs to match their pain point or match their struggles or match their aspiration. It could be a checklist. It could be a roadmap. It could be a guide. It could be a workbook. It could be a PDF as simple as some strategies. And so you want to ask it for a lead magnet that your clients will be interested in downloading. Okay, so you make the lead magnet in Canva, turn it to PDF, put it on your email provider, whether it's Kit or Constant Contact. And I have emails that I'm going to be and videos I'm going to be doing on that. But you make your lead magnet really simple, one quick win. Really simple, one quick win. I download lead magnets all of the time because I'm the audience of certain people. And one quick win, okay? It could be an audio lesson. It could be a checklist. It could be a roadmap. It could be a quick start. One quick win, okay? And so that's the first part of your suite of offers. Then you're going to have your maybe your low tier offer. It could be $47, $67, $97. It's something about the seven at the end, but it could be a low ticket offer, okay? And then it could be a mini course, or it could be an ebook or a guide or something. Then you're gonna have your mid tier. It may be 197, 297, 497. It can be a coaching session, or it could be a strategy session. So now you have your mid tier. Everything aligns. Ask ChatGPT to make sure your lead magnet aligns with your brand identity, aligns with your audience wants. Ask ChatGPT to make sure your low ticket offer matches what your audience wants. Ask ChatGPT to make sure your mid-tier offer matches your brand identity. Everything needs to align. And then thirdly, your premium offers. That could be your 4-week coaching or 6-week coaching or mastermind or a speaking topic. And that could be 1K up, right? And so here's your suite of offers. So you have a lead magnet to get people into your system, and you have three offers. Simple, simple, simple. And people are not confused. People don't have a lot of choices, and they know what they need and how to be able to work with you. And the last one, number 7, in our video, 7 ways to ask ChatGPT to help us create our signature program, is to ask it to now give us a signature program name, because we've gone through the complete Power of One. And don't forget, down below in the description, I had a Power of One worksheet, real bad, and it matches the 20-minute mini training. It gives you all of this what we're talking about. When you get that, you're done. You're ready to create your signature program, and that's how you create a path of consistent clients and consistent income. And so now, number 7, you ask it, help me to name my signature program and my I help statement. And so what happens is now it takes all of this information that you've given because it's all aligned. And you say, help me to create my signature program name. And you say, give me a name that matches everything that we've been talking about. Make sure it matches my clients' pain points, their struggles, their, aspirations and desires. I like to say, create a signature program name that has three parts. For instance, mine is the success trifecta, right? And in my success trifecta, in my program, my signature program, I have three ways that people can get on the road to consistent clients and consistent income because we want consistent clients and consistent incomes every single month. And so the success trifecta is brand, market, and monetize. So in the signature program, whether they take 30 days with Marsha, 5 weeks, or 6 weeks with me, some people get the 30 days because it's accelerated, or 5 weeks, or the 6 week, which is the whole program. Well, then they're going to learn about how to build their brand. Then they're going to learn about a simple marketing system, and then thirdly, how to monetize so they can create consistent income, consistent client. So in the success trifecta, is three parts to the signature program. This is what you want to put in the chat to ask and to help you with your signature program. I like the three. Okay, they need three things. Don't go past five in your signature program. So now you can create an ebook with the three. You can create eventually, because you want to monetize, you can create a mini course with the three. You could create an audio series with the three with Hello Audio. So now everything is aligned under one signature program. And what does this do for us as coaches, consultants, speakers, service based entrepreneurs when we're talking about building our brand, market, and monetize? Number one, clarity first. Now we're clear on what we want to do, and people are clear on how we can help you. Systems second. I just gave you a system for this: 3, 2, 1. 3 posts a week, 2 platforms, 1 email a week. Clarity first, system second, sales always. If you create a signature program and if you follow the program over and over again, you are going to create a pathway for consistent clients that are aligned with what you do and consistent income. So I hope that these 7 ways that ChatGPT can help you build your signature program have helped you in this video. Don't forget to grab down below the Power of One worksheet that goes with this video and the 20-minute mini training. It's all going to help you. Once you're done with that, you're going to have a signature program. You're going to have a clear brand. You're going to have a simple system. And you're going to have sales always. So, as I like to say, the secret sauce to your success is not doing everything, is not being overwhelmed, is not hustling all around, and not for this new year. The secret sauce to your success is actually you and the decisions and the choices and the small actions that you take on a daily basis. So, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any great videos to help you as you get ready to create a signature program that's going to help you create a life and a business that you truly want.